Hi, sweetie fellas. Welcome to Kids Adventures with Sweetie Fella Aleks.
This is a sloth sanctuary. Look at this huge sloth, Aleks. Sloths are nocturnal animals, so we haven't been able to feed them in the jungle. Our first sloth.
First one!
And we're at a sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Wow.
He's hanging upside down. Just chilling.
She was right, she's here. Aww.
That we have here in Costa Rica. And we're starting here with these. By the way, these are sloths between 6 to 23 years old. And when we finish here, I will take you to, you can see other sloths, but younger ones. We're gonna see sloths between 2 to 4 years old, right? So we're gonna start right away. We're gonna start with the basics. In Costa Rica, we have these two different species, right? What we call here in the sanctuary, like this. Those are the 2-finger sloths, and these are the 3-finger sloths, right? Now, the first thing that you must know, you guys, is these are 2 completely different animals. And when I say different, I mean cow, horse different, right? So let's talk about that, all right? How you guys can see the difference between these 2 animals. And how you can recognize a 2-finger compared to a 3-finger. Now, first I would like to tell you guys something about the name. Here in the sanctuary, the name that we use in English, referring to the fingers. And here we don't say 3-toe, 2-toe sloth, which English speakers, you guys know what I'm talking about here. People are referring to toes in English, right? Here we say finger. Now, why? It's actually very simple. You guys, we say finger because it's here where the difference is, and not down there. Both animals actually have 3 toes. You guys, 2 or 3 fingers. That depends on the species. So what I'm telling you guys is actually very simple. These guys are 2-finger, 3-toe sloths. And these are 3-finger, 3-toe sloths. See? Always 3 toes. That's what we say finger. Very good. Now, the next thing will be something you will be able to see, but only out there in the tropical rainforest. It's raining in the tropical rainforest. What are the odds, huh? All right, now, you guys out there, these 2 animals, they have different schedules of activity. What I'm telling you guys is that one of these is a nocturnal animal. Active during the night, they sleep during the day, 2-finger sloths. The message, very clear. Very good. And active during the day. Active during the day.
They're like, we're going to use them.
Yeah, they didn't get the memo. Right. Important, everybody, when I say active, at the end I mean active, you know? They don't do much. What is activity for a sloth? Being awake, eating, and being alive. And that's it. Yeah. Well, that's a good life.
Yeah.
Very Costa Rican, by the way. Yeah. Very good. Now, you guys, talking about their diet, sloths, they eat mostly from the leaves, you know? You guys think about it. All that out there, it's a big buffet for sloths, right? Leaves, flowers, green fruits, and the seeds of the fruits, or the nuts, right? 4 things. Compared to the 3-finger, 3-finger sloths, you guys, just leaves, occasionally flowers. Why the difference of the diet? Because of a difference here. Teeth. Not the same eating green fruits and seeds compared to just leaves, right? And green fruits like what? You guys, let me tell you, 2-finger sloths, they love the mangoes. They love mango. Yeah? But mango that it has to be green for them to eat it. Not ripe, not yellow, green. And if you ever have a green mango in your hands, you guys, it's hard, it's dense. Feels like a baseball, a green mango. How they can eat it? 4 very big and very sharp canines inside their mouths. A herbivore with canines. Right there, guys. On the contrary of the three-finger. Now, three-finger sloths, you guys remember, they only eat leaves. So what? They don't need canines, right? What they have what we call molars and premolars, right? Very flat teeth, only for grinding those leaves, right? Very good. Now, there's a very obvious difference in size. If you notice, right, you guys, two-finger sloths are much robust and much stouter animals compared to these guys. And then the hair goes like this. Short, very coarse hair versus long and actually very soft. That is not an invitation for you to try to touch one, you guys? Yeah, thank you. Different color as you can see, right? Now, face, eyes, nose, head in general, completely different one to another animal. I just told you that these are bigger, right? But three-finger sloths, they have this. Much longer arms and much longer the neck compared to a two-finger. And the last thing would be a little tail. Three-finger sloths, they have a short tail, you guys. Little nut. Two-finger, no tail at all. Tail, no tail. Very good. Now, how important it is for you guys to remember, at the end, these two animals are related. They belong to one same family, right? What I'm telling you with this, there's also a couple of similarities between species, right? Let's talk about those. Both animals living in the same place. Is the tropical rainforest their home, right? Up in the trees. There's even a word for that. Now, in English, you guys, the word here is arboreal. And sloths are 100% arboreal. And that means what? They spend the lifetime up in the trees. Let's not confuse that right there with many animals out there. I'm sorry. Many animals semi-arboreal. Let's make a difference here, you guys. Animals living on the trees. Yes. But, I'm sorry, guys. Animals living on the trees, but if it's necessary for that animal to go to the ground, they can do very well on the ground. You guys, one example, the monkeys. Monkeys can run faster compared to you and me on the ground. That is the difference right there, you guys. Sloths, not very good on the ground, you know. Walking is a challenge for these animals now. Why? Well, I'm going to show you guys. What is a sloth on the ground? An animal that is unable to do this that I'm going to show you right now. Distributing the weight of the body onto the four legs completely. And many animals walking like this, right? Sloths, no. Sloths, what they do is this. First, those big claws. That's very uncomfortable. I'm thinking high heels, ladies, you tell me, right? There you go. Okay. And now, you guys, and then both animals, they have this specific feature. They have shorter legs compared to the arms. So because of that, they're going to spread their legs out to the sides, right? And they're going to go very low, very close to the ground, working with the elbows and the arms forward. Sloths walking on the ground like this. Arms doing this, and legs doing this. And that's very uncomfortable, right? Because it is so difficult for them just to walk. That's why sloths, they become so vulnerable. That's why it's so dangerous for sloths, being on the ground, right? And always remember, you guys, that for sloths, their safety, yeah, it's up in the trees. It is dangerous down here, right? Very good. Now, the next thing will be something we already talked about, actually, the hair. Now, no matter short or long, coarse, soft, different color, whatever, you guys, at the end is hair anyway. And here's the question. Why two tropical mammals completely covered with all that hair? Like here in the tropics, all that hair will be that necessary? Maybe for the weather that we have today, yes. Yeah, let's say yes right now, you guys. But you have to keep in mind something. Not every day is like this. You know what, you guys? I wish every day would be like this, you guys, but no. Warm and humid. So think about it, everybody. Warm and humid, lots of hair. How that works? Now, you guys, it's interesting because these two animals right here, even here in the tropics of Central America, they need to keep warm. Why keeping warm in a place that is already very warm? What happens, you guys, it's actually very simple. they don't move much. And when they move, very slowly. You guys, sloths are no longer capable of generating body heat by themselves with activity. In other words, warming up, right? For humans, what? 5 minutes of jogging, that's it, we're all sweaty, right? Sloths cannot do that. All right, so now that you know that, now the question is this. Why they don't move much? Why they move so slowly? And that would be because of a combination of features, and I'm gonna go one by one. Low calorie diet. No calories, no energy. Simple, right? Okay, number 2, very slow digestion process. Guys, sloths, they have 4 stomachs. And this daily portion of food is going to spend approximately, listen to this everybody, about week to week and a half inside every single stomach. Guys, from 30 to 50 days, the digestion process of the sloths. Month and a half digesting, imagine that. All right, the next one. Sloths, they don't have extra energy stored. That's a very nice way to say they don't have body fat. This right here, right? Sloths, no body fat. So, you guys, so no fat, right? No extra energy. And the last one, and the most important one. Sloths are the mammals in the world with the lowest index of muscular mass compared to their body weight. What I'm telling you with this is, from their body weight, how much is muscle? It's only 20%. That's it. See? Guys, this combination of things. That's why we have animals not moving very much, moving very slowly. Moving slowly, it became somehow the signature for these animals, right? We think about a sloth and we think about what? Slow motion animals. And that will be the reason why we call them the way that we do. In most of the languages all around the world, you guys, the name is the same. We call them lazy. Lazy is the name, you guys, and guess what? It's not fair we call these animals like that. And I'm going to tell you why, you guys. This is very simple. Laziness. There's nothing more human than laziness, right? Okay, laziness, it's an option, a decision, and a choice. And that means what? Human decision, human choice. We humans, we decide to be lazy if we want to, right? That's why we take cruises. I'm kidding. That day, you guys, that day that you go like, I'm not doing anything and I'm going to stay in bed, that's a very human decision of being lazy. What I'm telling you guys with this is, not these and not any other animal in the world are mentally capable of taking a decision like that. Simple. And number 2, these are the only animals in the world named after a human quality. And the worst of it, being lazy. It's not fair, you guys, you know what? Because these are just animals with adaptations. That's it. Low calorie diet, low energy animal. So let's see these as a lifestyle with a purpose, with a mission. What is the everyday mission for sloths in the wild? Like any other animal, surviving and reproducing, right? But how specifically? Sloths, you guys, it will be by conserving that little energy as much as they can in order to use it, but only when it's really, really necessary. You guys, what I'm telling you right now is very important. Sloths are capable of moving fast only in situations of emergency, such as running away from danger, defending themselves, and reproduction. Motivation, right? Explosion of energy. You guys never underestimate a wild sloth, you know? I mean, they're the cutest thing ever. Yes, they're beautiful animals, right? But they're still wild animals. They're going to defend themselves if it's necessary, right? Very good.
tropical version of the banana spider.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
My best friend spider, banana spider. Yes.
It is huge.
It is really big.
one I ever seen.
Living on the big sloth statue.